What's up, y'all? It's your motherfucking favorite podcast host representing and with your favorite podcast scene. G Honcho here with my co-host.
Miss Cologne, of course.
And we got a special motherfucking guest in the building. Introduce yourself. Talk your shit, brother. Talk
What's going on? Shout out to the Talk of the Town for this opportunity. It's your boy, Greatness as Fuck. Brazilian MC / host / curator. Just always getting big and trying to do great things. Always surrounding myself with dope individuals like Talk of the Town. Shout out to Artists for Artist Society. Shout out to 3PMC, they're in the building as well. Shout out to Terminology, it's my guy right there. So I always working with dope people. All Star Fresh, that's my brand.
Okay.
Well, there you go. That was a hell of an introduction. How you feeling today though, brother? Finally caught you on the day you don't got no shows.
Word.
You feel me? You had shows like for 3 weeks straight. Like,
back to
how do you do it, bro? How do you like keep up with the... You feel me? Because I know you be at the Jungle a lot, right? You do all your like shows mainly at the Jungle?
Yeah, the Jungle, Sammy's, definitely a lot in the North Shore. To be honest with you, it's just about diversifying and just how can we help new artists and give new platforms to people who didn't have them before. I've found a lot of amazing artists, whether it be at ciphers, whether it be at open mics, and just trying to give everyone a shot so they can win. Because those opportunities build character, give them more support, which in the long term, gives us more of what we're trying to do, which is be here for the artists. Like, we're not here to just alienate one artist and be like, okay, you're doing 30 shows. Like, that's not fair. Because the public has so many dope individuals and we're just here to find them and help them.
Agreed.
So, you got your flag on your lap.
Brazil.
All right. Tell us about yourself. What was your background like? What shaped you into getting into music?
Well, I'll give you the skinny instead of giving you like a 30-minute breakdown of that.
I got you.
So, I actually grew up in the music because my mother actually was an immigrant and came to this country and she made it to Hollywood. I still got the 45 record at the crib. Like, she made music for like Christmas purposes, and she made a decision when I was a child, either take care of me or go into Hollywood to pursue her career. She chose to raise me. As I grew up, I told her she fucked up. Like, you should have went and just gave me to my dad. Because I wanted you to shine because you deserve that. So what I've done for her is I've low-key took some of her music from the past and brought it into my music to continue to have her legacy grow and for her to like get the values that she deserves. But like besides that, like my dad used to be in like to like the old school, like Nat King Cole, and like he's a southern cat, so like he was really enriched and like, I can't think of the name of dude with the guitar. Only name that comes to my head is James Earl Jones, but it ain't James Earl Jones. Barry White, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? With the guitar?
Yeah, I wouldn't agree. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really know.
That's kind of my music past, and like it kind of created who I formed to be. Like when I was 7, 8 years old, I used to try to freestyle off of like Beethoven and Bach and Mozart. Like I love to freestyle off the strings. I was a big fan of that shit, and then like eventually getting older, I found out about ciphers, went into those, open mics, went into those, and now I am who I am from over 10 years of just battling myself in the mirror, battling objects in my room, and just growing as an artist.
That's dope. Was it Jimi Hendrix you was talking about?
That's one of them, yes. Thank you.
Shout out my nigga Woo who gave me the answer. Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah, feel me. But
organic interviews.
So what would like be the hardest task with like being consistent with your shows? Because you be like every day. Like I don't know how you do it, but there was a time that you literally did a show Sunday through Sunday. It was recent.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, how do you keep the consistency? Like,
I kid you not. The hardest part is just making sure they're not repetitive. That's the hardest part, because it's like you got to keep mixing it up. Like, you don't want to go to a hip hop show 5 days in a row. Like, you got to just keep diversifying it. Like, this Wednesday to this Sunday, I have 5 shows in a row. Like, I had an open mic, I have an EDM show I'm throwing an EDM show, my first ever EDM show on Thursday at the Jungle. And Friday we got a hip hop show. Saturday we have a cypher. And Sunday I'm part of the Talk of the Town show. Shout out to All Star Players store. That's going to be at 5 at 2 p.m. if not 3 p.m. this Sunday. Definitely come check your boy out. Check out Talk of the Town. It's definitely going to be a vibe.
Yes, sir. Shit, damn, that is next Sunday. Damn.
Yeah. Also, I don't sleep. I literally operate on vampire time.
I kind of like figured that. Because it's like every day, like, you're either on Instagram or I hit you, will be texting you, be like, yeah, I'm leaving work, bro. I'm doing this. I'm going there. I'm just like, God damn, nigga, go to bed, nigga. like, go to bed. But nah, I definitely like been seeing. I'm actually taking notes off of how 3 p.m. Not 3 p.m. Shout 3 p.m. But how QNC, how everybody basically Hustle Killer as well. How all y'all just conduct y'all shows, and I try to like take notes from that and build off that. So I honestly want to say thank you, because it's like you and amongst other people kind of like created a path for me to create a path. You feel what I'm saying? So your flowers, you feel me?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm very flattered. Like in this game,
my homework, bro.
In this game, to be frank with you, like I don't look at those things. I just look at like what can I do that's dope for these artists that I've never met before. Like, I kid you not, like, I've approached certain artists and just saying, hey, like, I would love to do a show with you, and they've cried. And it's like, why are you crying? They're like, no one's ever asked me to be on a show before. And I'm like, well, I'm grateful that you're allowing me to be the first person, and I won't let you down. And like, you know, seeing how everyone's been growing and so many brands are doing dope shit, and it's like, it's just beautiful to see. Prior to the pandemic, there wasn't a lot of brands on the scene in the Middlesex, Boston, North Shore, South Shore area that was actually doing dope things for artists. So now, post-pandemic, to see this happening is so much doper for the state of Massachusetts, because like, at the end of the day, it was Cali, New York, and the South. Now Massachusetts is on the rise, and that's what it's supposed to be. We have so many dope artists from back in the day of NOG, NBS, you know, Jesus Christ, so many artists came out of the state. Like, as of recent, obviously, Jordan Lucas, you know, Terminology still going crazy, Acrobatic. Like, there's just so many dope artists out here, but it's like, we always get kind of overlooked as a state. So it's dope to see, like, everyone, like, really working hard and really doing dope shit for artists right now. It's fucking beautiful.
That's a fact. That's a fact, especially when everybody's doing the same thing and they all come together as one. Nah, that's the
next step.
Oh yeah, we know.
That's the next step.
I ain't ready for that, but yeah, we know. It's
secrets.
You feel me? You feel me? But
how do you go about picking your artists for your shows?
It's interesting. I don't have a method. You'll be very interested to know that I freestyle everything. I don't have a script. I don't have a something to fall back on, like, okay, this is how you're supposed to do it from A to B. Everything's a freestyle.
You just go with the wind. It's just, hey, wherever it takes you type?
I'm the only nigga you're gonna meet in life that wins life. Literally, I win.
Fair enough, okay.
Not even gonna lie. Like, I was telling 3PMC a little while ago, like, last August, like, people thought I've been doing shows forever and hosting shit forever. I haven't. Last August, I was approached to host the open mics at the Jungle. And my response was, I'm good at rapping. I can freestyle, so I freestyle. 2 weeks after that, I was approached, hey, you want to do a show with me? I never put a show together, but I'm good at rapping, and I can freestyle. So I'm freestyling, and look at me now. I've done damn near over 50, if not over 70 shows since last August, from all-women shows to indie rock shows to hip-hop shows now to an EDM show. I'm literally trying to just diversify the fuck out of it, because everything is an opportunity. And at the end of the day, if I'm bumping it in my car, why wouldn't I want to do it as a big show?
Sheesh. That was a real nigga answer. Goddamn.
Speechless.
You feel me? Like, you've been giving us some real hold those answers. I respect it. I definitely respect it. So
I'm freestyling all my answers too.
Oh, I had a feeling.
I'm just being real though. That's how I am.
I had a feeling. So You say you perform. Well, we know now. They now know you're performing next week. I ask all artists this. I ask all artists this. This is my question. You feel me? Out of your catalog of songs, what's your favorite?
Wow.
Yo, that's me. That's everybody.
That's tough. That's tough. Well, I'm gonna say, as of right now, because I've had a favorite verse for like damn near 12 years right now, when it's a Portuguese 16 bars, and it's dope because like I've learned how to manipulate and adapt that verse to any beat, right? Whether it's rapping at 80 BPM or rapping at 120 BPM, it still sounds the same and it still has that same impact. But there's not a lot of Brazilian listeners and Portuguese listeners, so taking that step back, I would say the song that I have called Todos Dias, that's kind of been my song in the vault for quite some time now. It's actually coming on my first EP that I'm launching next month, which is called Todos Dias. Todos Dias means every day. And it's going to be a 5-song EP, and that's going to be the main song that I'm pushing, and I would hope it gets to like, 977, Roomba, 94.5, whether it be Ashley in the morning or Pup Dog at night or DJ El Cid, shout out DJ El Cid, or like just gets anywhere, whether it be international or local. Like it would be dope just to hear it.
You got a vision, my brother.
So
You have a vision.
Yeah.
We
He does
take
a
it.
little bit of
I
everything.
have big visions, low key.
Can we take like a shot to that? Y'all still got?
Yeah, I'm not saying no to a shot. I just don't have a cup anymore.
Where's your cup? You drink it?
The wind.
God, dick.
Gone with the wind.
See a little bit of ash clipped into my cup. Sorry.
It happens. Being said. So what's next for you, man? What's next? I know you probably got 30 shows in the next week.
Yes, literally, I have 5 shows in this next week, literally. I mean, besides that, like, at the end of the day, just trying to figure out how to bridge more gaps right now. Because at the end of the day, there's so many brands that are doing dope shit, and like, originally, the consensus of Artists for Artists Society was that I was doing a show called The Jungle Vibes that I created with my friend J+, and Hustle Killer was doing some really dope events, and Hustle Killer literally pulled me onto a Big Bag Theory tour, which was like, I went to the first one and the second one, and I always like appreciated those type of opportunities. And literally the owner pulled me aside, was like, hey, if you were gonna do events, I'll work with you, and then we could probably do bigger events. And that was the beginning of the Artists for Artists Society. It was Hustle Killer, All Star Fresh, and J+. And then 4 months passed, and we were like, you know what? Let's try to bring a couple more brands on, and let's see how much bigger we can make this. And that's when K&G came into play, QNC came into play, Ethos Focus came into play, Get On High Street came into play. But the manuscript was just about how can we do amazing things for artists, not only in the small section of like Middlesex and like the beginning of the North Shore, but now we're stretched out from Lowell to New Bedford to try to just find venues, find spaces, find artists, because there's artists everywhere, but some artists can't drive, some artists can't travel, and that's just talent, as some people call it, the diamond in the rough. There's a lot of diamonds in the rough, and me, I'm searching for those, because those are the ones that need to be elevated. Those are the ones that need to show that there's support out there, and it's not like, good luck, 10 years later, wasted talent, where are you now? Not an E-True Hollywood story, just sitting, smoking a blunt and sipping on a bottle of Henny like, fuck, I wish someone gave me that opportunity. I'm here to give you that opportunity. I'm here to find you. Look for me, greatness as fuck, 617 on Instagram. I want to work with you. I want to work with everybody. I want to help the world. Because that's what I'm here. That's my meaning in life, is to help and bridge gaps until I pass. And then when I pass, my spirit is going to haunt everybody.
Okay.
And smoke blunts.
Okay. I smoke a blunt with this. It's cool.
It's like that how high was, Scary Movie when Smokey was smoking a blunt with the spirit. That's going to be my ass in like 80 years. I'm going to be that spirit like, you want to get high?
So all in all, you're kind of like a network database for artists, for everyone to connect, you know.
My brother calls me a walking billboard. Literally.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Because it's like you basically promote rock, R&B, hip hop, soca, reggae, guitar, whatever. Like you
whatever you want.
Oh.
Whatever you want, he got it. He'll put it together.
Yeah.
And you produce as well too, right? No?
No.
You don't make your own. Yo, scratch that.
Nah, I'm not that cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wish I was that cool though. I work with producers, I work with engineers, but I never learned how to do that. I had a class in my senior year in high school. That's when I wrote my first rap song. But like, I got a B for making like a really shitty beat. Shout out to what was my teacher's name? Mr. Ponte, Mr. Pontes. Now without you, I wouldn't have made it this far, bro. You believe in
my teacher's name? Shit. I don't know how you do it, but nah, that's definitely dope, bro. Like everything that you do, like that's definitely keep doing. I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep doing it, but yeah, keep doing it. You already know you got top of the town support.
I appreciate that.
And I'm not gonna make that announcement, whatever, but work is coming real soon.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a talk of the town, artist for artistry, society collaboration in the near future. It's gonna be fucking epic. I hope y'all ready.
You feel me? You feel me?
Absolutely.
Bro, I'd like to thank you, bro.
I'm honored. Thank you.
Nah, thank you. I feel like we're gonna keep going back and forth with this.
Fair enough.
You feel me? So, thank you. Honestly, thank you, bro. For real, appreciate you coming through.
Anytime.
Knowledge for them. Whenever y'all need any event, any type of artist, any type of genre, any type of whatever, you can either hit him up or you can hit us up, but hit him up. You feel me? So let them know where to find you at again, bro.
On Instagram, right now I'm shadow banned, so hopefully I get out of jail soon and I can actually post shit. That's why my shit's been dry. I'm on Facebook right now because of that. Follow me on Instagram at greatness_ASF617. Thank you for all your support. My brand's All Star Fresh, but shout out to all the brands and artists for Artist Society. Hustle Killer, Q&C, KNG, Ethos Focus, Get on High Street, Is That J+. Shout out to the Goat House Studio. Big shout out to Talk of the Town for this opportunity. Once again, thank you both. I really appreciate it. 3PMC is in the building, so shout out them as well. And just in general, shout out Massachusetts. Shout out to all the artists out here, regardless if you come from NY, Connecticut, Rhode Island. You know, at the end of the day, it's just dope that, like, you know, you're helping us build some dope shit, and all the artists that are in city and in town and in the culture is helping us also grow. And just thank you all. And I can't wait for you guys to see what's next, because man, we gonna pop the cork for all these award shows, and we're gonna do things that some award shows can't even nominate. That's the whole point. We're creating a new field of nominations.
Great. It's a new trend, y'all. It's a whole new trend. Yeah, feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, real quick, before we even end this out, you know, give us a little something. I heard you got a hot 16 for us, so what's up?
I appreciate that. Yo, I love it. I gotta hit the culture too, because you know I gotta represent Brazil first. So I'll give you a little bit of that, and I'll dive right into the English. But I ain't translating, so I hope you understand it. Você já sabe, língua muito quente. Fala mal de brasileiro que precedente. Eu ando na rua com muita gente. Como Obama, mas eu não sou presidente. Pois é, eu sou brilho da estrela. Se você repara, muita pessoa chega. Se você quebra, ninguém vai chegar. Porra, eu sou no claro. Yo. I had to go lingual real quick. I came back with a single real quick. Something for you to grip, cause I'm flyer than a frisbee. Keep it funky fresh, I roll more blunts than a hippie. I guarantee you can't get me, so get with me. I pull up in a whip, I'm chilling on the strip. I'm all up in your mouth like a Listerine strip. Let you know that this is it. Every time I spit, I'm on some other shit. Brazilian cat, I'll be in the back. Port Life, Cambridge cat, and that is a fact. What they really want to do is say how I move. You know what it is, I'm in a race, I cannot lose. It's a marathon, and yo, I gotta get it on. on. Shout out to Talk of the Town, they passed me the baton. As you can see, I'm coming with bodily harm. Everything you need is more than State Farm. And yo, you cast a pussy, you chasing yarn. You know I'm making moves, take the king out cause I'm the pawn. I'm ready to knock out the bishop and the rook. I'll let you know that you's a halfway crook. I'm never shook. This is right off of the book. So as you can see, I just give y'all the looks. Shout out to the people in the back with the viz, 3PMC, you know how we live. Shout out to the gang, Artists for Art Society. As you can see, Brazilian, all varieties.
Hey! Let's go!
That was nasty.
Hey, yo.
I felt it could have been better.
I felt like that was a reason he started freestyle. I knew it was gonna happen.
That R&B, I love the one of my brothers is Brazilian, so I love.
I was waiting to see when you would catch that.
This is like,
Yeah, you know, so my Boji, my shit, you know what I'm saying?
That was successful, yo. That was successful.
Word.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Told you was gonna get it done. By the time we rescheduled.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna fuck up with this one.